I love this movie. This is the best Bad Boys film yet. Bad Boys for Life I'm reviewing. Uh, so the plot of the film after Mike and Marcus visit their niece's newborn. Mike is Marcus's daughter is having a baby, so they rush to the hospital and see the new baby. And that's where the plot, that's where it kicks off, that's where it starts. And, yeah, so, Marcus explained how he wants to retire. So, Mike challenged him to a run race. And if Mike wins, he promised that he'll keep on being a bad boy, keep on being a cop, till the wheels fall off, basically. Marcus promised if he wins, they both have to retire. And so Mike is winning. And someone shoots him, who is a cop killer who has been killing a random cop because he wants revenge for his father's death. Mike, 6 months later, checks out of the hospital, perfectly healthy, and is at his niece's wedding, and saying how him and Marcus have a saying of making a speech out. Him and Marcus have a saying, we died together, Bad Boys for Life. That is getting them out from their darkest hours and always brings them together. So they all say it. And trying to get comfortable, trying not to walk as much because there are a lot of people downstairs because it don't matter. Anyway, let's get back to the review. Never mind, I do matter. So, Marcus has retired after Mike got shocked after he made a promise to God no more violence in his life. I guess he was praying for his buddy Mike to pull through. And if he pulled through, he promised God that he wouldn't do no more violence. So Mike wants back in on the case. But his captain says no. And people try to talk him out of it. And he gets some information from this guy, played by G.J. Callan. So Mike says he's going to do this vigilante style or do this by the book, which is if you put me on the case. So he's going to do it one way or the other. So he puts him on the case and explains everyone what he's going to do it either no matter what. So this way they have a short leash on him. Basically, so they want to have a short leash on him to make sure so he doesn't get too out of control, which is the case. And things go wrong. They kill another guy. Or telling Mike kills another guy by accident who they were supposed to need alive for information, who used to be a cop. So yeah. So Marcus is Mike's captain gets shot down. So Mike and Marcus team up again, like the old days before one last ride. Was well, it also being the remix version. Marcus says that's also the remix version because they have these group of young guys to help on the case. And they help them. And after Marcus tries to penetrate this guy's soul with his heart, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, so backup arrives. So then, after clever comedy and creative action scenes and really fun stuff, I'm only telling what I can remember from this. Mike and Marcus and the group of other guys get shut down after the other guy, after failing to catch the cop killer who Mike's doing some investigation on, and he breaks the news to Marcus how he thinks he's that guy's son, and he has all the evidence to back it up, and how he points out he's the right age and he's just like him, fearless, and he's basically the twisted version of him. So Mike goes on suicide mission to kill his son, and Marcus comes along with the ride and brings back up, calls the group of guys, of the young guys, to get their back. Mike is wearing a wire, also a camera, wearing a camera that's a wire, and a really high-tech wire that has a camera built into it. And he has a reunion with his ex-girlfriend who gave birth to his son, and he wanted to know why she didn't tell him that he had a son. And because she holds a grudge against him, that's why she explains it. So Marcus comes in with his son. Mike's son's pointing a gun to Marcus's head, and a group of bad guys for backup. So shit went south, and they have to fight the way out of it. By lots of shooting, lots of fighting, and Mike can't go through with killing his son, so he tells him the truth that he's his father, and he's sorry that he wasn't there. Because if he knew that he was there, yes, he would have been there for him. So, and his son's just being the living crap out of him, and Marcus asks, Mike, what are you doing? And he says, I'm trying to penetrate his soul with my heart. It's actually a pretty emotional scene, and also kind of funny also, because he's taking his partner as advice finally. And finally listen to his partner. Marcus, I was just going for a sing. Mike. So, he finally gets through to him and asks his mother who he is, and his mother tells him the truth, so he can't go through with killing his dad because he loves him. And so his mother shoots her own son by accident by trying to shoot Mike, who is shocked that he saved his life. His son saved his life. You know, he doesn't really know him, but he just loves him no matter what. So the mother dies by getting shot by another cop. So Mike promised Marcus, Mike and Marcus rebuild the relationship by the third act, and Marcus says that he doesn't have plans on retiring, and because they're set for life, they're bad boys for life. Mike's son is told by Mike he's sorry that he wasn't there for him, but he is here now, and he can't promise everything's gonna be good, but he'll promise he'll be there every minute, every second of the moment. So Mike goes to visit his son in jail cell and offer him a job that'll right his wrongs, because as in he's going to be a cop, and he says yes to it. You know, he doesn't know what that opportunity is. And so he's going to be a cop in the fourth installment, if there is a fourth installment. So there's going to be 3 bad boys. And so yeah, I really like this. A lot of fun action and lots of good emotions, good raw emotions, and good comedy. So I give this a 10 out of 10. I recommend this film. So yeah, I recommend this film. I give it a thumbs up.